This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports, and this is the scene at sold-out Everbank Stadium in downtown Jacksonville. The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
56.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down. Here's Allen to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Allen going to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. That's taken in. It's Keon Coleman. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 15 yards that time and a Buffalo first.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around. And again, it's Allen. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. To the air, Allen. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Bills are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 24. Bigsby with a carry to begin the series. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. That 2nd down run, a big help as 7 yards leaves them with just a 3rd and 3 now. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Lawrence. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars! Brian Thomas, 51 yards. And the Jaguars are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Here's Allen. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
There's 3rd and a few inches. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Throw left side complete. That's Coleman. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. To throw, it's Allen. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Now Allen. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 10. Allen now looks to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. There he goes, right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. We'll get this up to about the 44.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Now Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. And the slot man goes in motion left. Throwing now is Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 27-yard line. Back to throw. Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he stopped immediately there. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal. Looking to throw. Allen firing quickly here, and that's complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. They'll try to run this one in, and he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he returns this to the 22. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. From the 25, here's a 2nd and 7.
Hey, Lion. Silver.
Another run by Bigsby. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Hey, I'm gun. Silver.
On third down, here's Bigsby. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Loop. Hey, easy. Ralph. 30 left. Here we go. Hey, Jupiter.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. 54 yards on the punt there, 15 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut it down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. And from the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. Operating from the gun, Allen. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key 1st downs and big runs.
But he's not going to be able to get rid of it. He's going to be tackled behind the line. To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Jags are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Second and 10.
Hey, let's go. Think right open.
Now Lawrence to throw. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. And Bigsby once more. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now the half not quite over yet. This is a live football on the miss. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And, CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied. This is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is. And doesn't it speak to the parity in the NFL? Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs the year before miss the next year, get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs, but when you have your shot, they're eager to seize it.
Now a handoff to Bigsby. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 48 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Now a 2nd and 10.
11. Go. Go, let's go.
Play action. It's Lawrence. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
And in the second half of a tied game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Middle.
Allen throwing to start the drive. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That one unable to develop. Never got going. A loss of a couple. And it's 2nd down.
Alert!
Coleman, the man in motion right. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Back to throw. Allen. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. The Bills send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Here's a give to Bigsby. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a 1st down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
Slot man moves right. And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. How about this? Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Hey,
Lawrence. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Von Miller just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even...
No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 2. Now they try the right side here. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is going to have a Bills first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. 1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. They work now on 2nd and 9. And now they'll throw with Allen. And his throw is incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. It's caught by Coleman. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 39. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And here's a handoff out of the gun. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Right back to him on first down. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Allen. This to the tight end, Kincaid. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Bills passing game, getting them down the field. They've got another first down. Looking to throw. Allen. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. So no gain on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. in search of 8 yards on third down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. They'll roll him out right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
The kick by Bass is good, and the Bills have taken the lead here in the fourth. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the fourth quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Red on red. 11. Here we go.
On the ground with Bigsby to start the drive. And some room to work. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 92 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. On the carry, Bigsby. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Here's 1st down.
Check. Red, 23. 11, Agate. Silver.
Here's Bigsby. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. A run here with Bigsby.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Super Bowl aspirations on the line. A critical one here. It's 3rd down. Lawrence. He gets it to Thomas. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
13, Lou.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow.
Extra point right down the middle, and that will make this a 4-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Allen. His throw, a good one, and it's caught. And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Throwing, Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
To throw is Allen. That's caught. It's Coleman. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Now Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Allen. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Here now, 2nd and goal. Here's Allen. He'll buy some time right. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. This is 1st and 10.
11. Hey, Lion. 13, Lou. Sink right. Here we go, son.
Back to throw, Lawrence. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Maybe looking for a flag, but they're not going to get one there. They took a shot, hoping to find a way to sneak into field goal range, but it's incomplete. And now with time almost gone, the task gets much more difficult.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
A final shot now for Lawrence. He's going to let it fly. This ball intercepted. And the Bills are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. The Bills are going to the Super Bowl as we say goodnight, everybody.